Social climber. Harry's pal Jack Mann refused Meg's constant begging for information of Hollywood rich men at his party. The moment Harry's pals knew he'd turned woke after marrying Meghan. In an event other than the Caribbean wedding, Meghan made very weird for Harry's friends. The dinner party Forks Pass followed as Meghan is said to have treated social situations as if it were a Hollywood networking event. Ahead of a casual dinner being hosted by Jack Mann, a polo-playing friend of Harry's and an usher at their wedding, a source says Jack was astonished to receive a list of demands in advance. Meghan wanted to know which rich men will attend the party and what designers the women would be wearing to attract these men, what the seating plan would be, that kind of thing, the source said. Jack was so gobsmacked that he simply didn't respond. It was a bizarre request to receive ahead of a relaxed occasion. When Jack decided not to respond to the email, another missive was issued. In the second email, it seemed Meghan was especially interested to know the names of the wives and girlfriends attending, the source added, because she wanted to research them, figure out who has the most social capital, and use her Googled information to leverage a friendship. Again, Jack declined to tell her anything. This wasn't a networking dinner for movie executives in the Hollywood Hills with George Clooney. It was wine and food with friends. In the end, they both turned up, but Meghan seemed miffed and she left before the dinner. They don't operate like that. They all knew she was big trouble. Nothing they could do about it. Harry had no problem with her behaviour. Nothing is natural with Meghan. It has to be that she feels superior, knowing who the other people are, what are their likes and dislikes, etc. It's about having that control where she feels she can slip in and belong. Because she set the scenario, created her dialogue, and rehearsed how to charm people. She had no name in Hollywood really. He had a globally recognised name. He was nothing more than a stepping stone than to try to get into the big leagues of Hollywood. She went from relative obscurity to signing with the likes of Sunshine Sax, WMA. Now I doubt she can keep this hype long term, but she's doing her damnedest to try. Some friends complain that they don't see Harry now that he's found his truth in California. It was the year he got married that the penny finally dropped for some members of Prince Harry's inner circle. Harry, just 6 months after his wedding to Meghan Markle, was a changed man. Indeed, there's little today that his once close friends recognise at all in the figure they see interviewed on screen so frequently. We first noticed a proper change when he came down to the breakfast buffet during a shooting weekend and started squirreling away bowls of granola to take upstairs to his bedroom, a source said. We asked why he wasn't tucking into the bacon and eggs with the rest of us. He said something about having been doing yoga at dawn with Meghan and they wanted breakfast together alone in the bedroom. A telling moment reveals just how much an entrance Harry was prepared to put up with. During a London dinner party in the early days of their relationship, friends told how Meghan went berserk because she was not seated beside Harry, despite the British custom which dictates that couples should sit apart. Harry was said to have simply shrugged off her behaviour, much to his friend's chagrin. She made quite a scene, said a source. She wanted to sit next to Harry and felt offended that she wasn't sitting with him. We looked to Harry for an explanation and he just said, I know, but she's so hot.